I'm gonna get this video done this time. This is it. I'm gonna get it done. Hey guys, what's up? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Been making videos and I still don't have an intro down. Okay, so this is probably the fourth time that I've filmed this video, not because it's a hard video to make, but just because every other time I've tried to film it, I've literally had like 15 minutes to do it because I've been really busy. If you're a subscriber of mine and you follow me for something other than dumpster diving videos, I got a new job and I'll put a video about that up later if I can film it, but a lot of stuff's been happening. Anyway, this is the video that I was like, if I'm gonna make a video, the next one, it has to be this one, because not only have I tried to do it several times, but it's one that I feel like people really need to see, especially the way things are now on YouTube, and just in general, it's a good advice that I wish somebody would have had up when I was looking for it. So yes, today's video is going to be about the viral video that I made that I regret. First off, I just want to say, like, when I say like viral video, because I know there's gonna be some people who are like,
your video didn't go viral because I never saw it.
It grew and it kind of blew up in the particular niche that I made the video in, and so in that aspect it went viral. To me it went viral because none of my other videos had more than like 1,000 views. So at the time, for me, this was huge. And it still is huge. I mean, if you look at the views on my most recent videos, they're nothing compared to this one video that I will be talking about. So let's just get right into it. This is gonna be a talking video, but I'll try to make it as interesting as I can. I want to shoot B-roll for this video, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time. So it is what it is. So let's take a step back to 2016. In 2016, I had just moved out of my parents' house and I was living in an apartment with some of my other friends, and I had two jobs. One of them was at an animal shelter, and then one of them was traveling and doing an administrative job where I'd basically like go to these dog shows called Doc Dog. Super fun. Look it up if you don't know what it is, but they would basically send me out every weekend to like a different state fair or some event in some other state, and I would work over the weekend, and then I would usually come back on like a Sunday or a Monday, and then I'd work at the animal shelter on Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday I would be flown out again to another event. So I didn't have a whole lot of time to do things. Like, I didn't have like a whole lot of time to see other people, to see other friends. I was just always gone. I wasn't in a relationship at the time, so I was totally fine with being gone. It was summertime, didn't have school. Yeah, I mean, I didn't mind it. I love working with animals, and I got to do both things. I got to travel with one job, see some of other parts of the country, and then I got to work with animals at my other job. So it was great. So I basically would just watch a ton of YouTube videos all the time, and I would see other people just like living their best life on YouTube, like being vloggers or just, you know, sitting there and doing things. And I was like, if I can do anything, you know, I can do this. Like, I can totally become a YouTuber, like, if I want to, just on my free time. Like, I'm traveling, that's fun, people like to see that. So yeah, I just watched a lot of beginner videos, like those videos that you watch when you want to start a YouTube channel. A lot of them are like, how to get your first 1,000 subscribers and 5 things new YouTubers do wrong and stuff like that. I would just binge watch those kinds of videos. The two things that I took away from those types of videos were, one, don't do YouTube just for the views and everything, and don't do it thinking that you're gonna blow up soon, because you won't, and you'll quit, and, you know, just don't buy a bunch of equipment and stuff like that, because it's just a waste of money. And two, the best way to be successful on YouTube is to bring something different, something valuable. It could be within a niche, but it needs to be different. And basically I just like stayed up all night just thinking of ways that I could be different. Like, I lived my whole life for like the next week just like, everything I looked at, could I make a video about that? Would it be different? Like, do I want this to be my niche? You know, and I just would worry about it all the time. And I couldn't find anything. I could not figure out like what I could do that would be different, because I just didn't feel like I was interesting enough. And I was like, I can't really be a vlogger. Like, I guess I travel, but like, who's gonna see my videos? Like, how is that interesting? Like, I literally sit behind a desk outside all day while dogs jump into the water off of a pool and stuff like that. So I mean, a few videos that I made were in a hotel room, like the makeup for freckles video that I did a long time ago. It got to the point where I was like, never mind, I'm not gonna just, you know, I'm not really gonna take this seriously right now because I don't have a niche, but I'll still make videos. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. So I just kind of gave up on making videos for a while and just kind of lived my life, did what I did. So I'd still watch YouTube videos at night all the time, more than Netflix normally. You know how like you kind of get to that weird part of YouTube where you like completely just keep following suggested videos until you get to like a strange part of YouTube? Well, that is what happened. Basically, I got into like the dumpster diving area of YouTube. So when I first found like these dumpster diving videos, it wasn't really gross to me. It was more like, oh my gosh, like look what these people are finding and like look what these companies are throwing away and stuff like that. And like this is good. Like, I mean, if you're on a budget, you can go like repurpose things that you find in a dumpster, like as long as you sanitize them and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what? I can do this because my free time is at night and stores are closed at night. And there's a shopping center like literally a couple blocks away from my house. So I was like, okay. It was pretty nerve-wracking, to be honest, the first time I went because I was afraid of getting caught. I knew that I wouldn't like go to jail or get fined or anything, but it was just embarrassing to me, you know, like I don't want to get caught because I'm a really awkward person. Like when I wouldn't know what to say. I'd probably cry. I don't know. I went and I remembered like driving around to the back because I didn't want to drive like through the parking lot because I was like, the parking lot was kind of like down like from the rest of the road and everything, so like you could see, if you were driving, you could see the truck that I was in driving through the parking lot, and I just didn't want it to be like, oh, I'm going to jump into a dumpster, come talk to me. I can't remember if I found anything the first time I went, but the second time I went, I found something, and then it like usually it would get to the point where I would literally drive to the next town over to the next makeup store and look in there. And the first time I went there, I found something as well. It did occur to me like maybe this is something different, like maybe you can make dumpster diving videos, but it wasn't different from what other people were putting out. Like there was other channels out there putting out like, we found $2,000 worth of makeup, and they'd literally go to a dumpster and find like tons of product that looked like it was brand new, and it was like because that they changed the branding or something, and so they just threw away all the other product. And I kind of feel like they might have had somebody on the inside like leaving stuff for them or like empty boxes for them or something. I just knew it wasn't different enough, so I was like, no, I'm not gonna make dumpster diving videos because I don't want to be a dumpster diving channel. So I didn't make those videos. So one fateful night, I had just gotten back from a trip to New Mexico for, well, it was work. I was there for 10 days, and I went like 2 days after I got back or something, and there was a sign in the dumpster. And for those of you who saw the first video and were really mad that I didn't post a picture of the sign in the video, here's a picture of the sign. The charming, lovely, super nice, super just beautiful hearted workers left this gorgeous, just quaint sign for me. Well, not for me. In the dumpster. They left it in the dumpster. It probably wasn't for me. It was probably for the people who maybe rummaged through it when I was out of town. They probably made a mess. I tried really hard not to make a mess, which actually it was hard to make a mess, unless you were like picking up signs and dumping them, because they would leave signs in the dumpsters from like promos and stuff, and you would have to get those out in order to like dig deeper, and sometimes they would just leave them out, you know, to just leave them on the ground next to the dumpster. I never did that. But anyway, so I was like, this is different. Like a little bell went off in my head. I was like, I gotta take a picture of this. So I did. I left the sign, and I still dumpster dived that night. And you can watch the video if you want to. I'll post it like up here or something. It might, in the future, if you're watching this video, I might have taken the video down because I'll get to the reasons why I might take it down in the future here in a second. Anyway, so I went home and I made a video about finding the sign in the dumpster. And I just kind of was like, cool, it's up, you know? And for a while, like it had like a couple thousand views after like a month or so. and then it would stop, and I just never really paid much attention to it. And then I started getting like a bunch of comment notifications on my phone, people commenting. It was mostly like nice comments in the beginning, and so it grew to like tens of thousands, and then it would stop, and then it would start up again later on. And this time, the second round of comments and views were a little more mean. I had fun replying to them, so it doesn't matter. But so it'd pick up again. It got to like a couple 100,000, and then it would die down again. And then like the third time, the third cycle of views, it went up to like 1 million or something. Like it just went way up. And as it was going up, so was my subscribers going up for some reason, which I thought was cool at the time. I was like, heck yeah, like I'm getting subscribers for one video that I made. Like that's awesome. And now it kind of sucks. I know that I just said that I don't know if I actually said it, I can't remember, but I pretty much filmed this video with the intention of it going viral. Like it was something different that I wanted to go viral, but it didn't at first. And I was kind of disappointed, but then I remembered like what those beginner videos had said, that like it's not going to happen overnight and stuff like that, which is fine with me. But I totally expected it to go viral eventually, and it did. So it was cool. I was like, heck yeah, like I'm getting paid, like it's a year later and I'm still making money off this video. And then recently, not even recently, like a couple months ago, I'm just like, okay, like this is actually affecting my channel in a negative way. So let's talk about that. So some of you might be like, why are you complaining? Like you got money off of a video, you have millions of views on your channel now because of that video, like so many people would kill to have that happen to them. And if you're somebody who would kill to have that happen to them, like please pay attention to what I'm about to say, because you really have to make sure that you're not going to regret it in the future like I am. And this is why I'm regretting it, because so many things are thrown off with my channel now, like my analytics, the tools I use, like TubeBuddy. It's just like, it's less helpful now, especially, well, not only because I'm not making money off of it, which it was $100 a month. Like to somebody, I'm sure that's a lot. And to me, it was kind of a lot too, because I could put that aside for like, equipment for my channel or something. But it's just not worth what's happening now. And I wasn't anticipating this when I put up the video, obviously, because I didn't know what it would be like in the future. But yeah, it's not fun now to have one video on my channel that has over 1 million views, and then all the other ones have like 50 or 60. Like it's not fun. So as far as like the tools I use TubeBuddy to like help suggest tags and to tell me more things about my channel than analytics does, basically. So one of the things that I use is like I just said, the TubeBuddy tags. It only suggests tags that are about dumpster diving, because that's the video that's done the most it's most successful, is my dumpster diving video. So when I want to know like what tags should I use, it's like use dumpster diving tags, because that's what's gotten you all these views. So those results are skewed because of that. And I'm not gonna make dumpster diving videos. I don't want to make any more dumpster diving videos, and I never will again, probably. I might make videos like talking about it, but I won't make videos actually going and doing the dumpster diving. So that kind of sucks, because this tool is super helpful to other people, and it's still helpful to me, but not in the way that I know it could be. I have YouTube analytics issues, because YouTube analytics, it has this thing where like you can find out like where your impressions are from and stuff like that, and obviously it's showing me a lot of playlists and videos that I'm suggested under as being dumpster diving videos and dumpster diving playlists, and it's just like, okay, cool, like can you show me other things now, because I'm not making dumpster diving videos anymore. So stuff like that really sucks, because I can't really see, like it's not showing me what I want to see because of that video. Another thing is having over 6,000 subscribers, but none of them see my videos, because, so just in case you don't know this, something that's changed in the YouTube algorithm is that, like, let's say you're subscribed to somebody, sometimes if you don't watch their videos enough, like it just won't notify you when another video comes out, and that's why you have to click on the notification bell. I have people that I'm subscribed to that I literally haven't seen a video of theirs, or haven't even been notified or suggested a video of theirs in like a year, because I just haven't been watching their videos consistently. So the same thing is happening with all those people who subscribed to me under that one video. Now when I post videos, if they're not about dumpster diving, like, they're not gonna see them. I don't even know if those people have seen a video of mine other than that one video. They're not being suggested my content because it's not similar to what they're watching, and they're not watching any of my other content because it's not something they're interested in, because they subscribe to me for dumpster diving stuff and I make other things. I don't know exactly what that is yet, but I don't make any dumpster diving videos anymore. So if you're watching this and you subscribe to me for that dumpster diving video, please unsubscribe from me, because I'm not going to put out content that you want to see that's related to dumpster diving, and it would just make it better and more realistic for me to see like who I actually have subscribed to me that is subscribed for the content that I currently put out and not for the dumpster diving stuff. So I guess the moral of the story is, don't put out a video that you're intending to go viral, or really any video that isn't, I guess just pretend like your video is gonna go viral. Like when you put a video up, if it goes viral, like make sure that you think about it and you imagine that it's gonna go viral someday, and you're like, do I want this video to go viral, and how is this gonna impact my channel if it does? I feel like this video is totally all over the place, so if you stayed until the end, thank you for staying until the end. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up if you want. Subscribe if you want to. Thanks for being a trooper and sitting through it. I still don't know what niche I'm in. I don't know what I want my channel to be in the future. I have no idea, but I guess I'll just keep making videos and it'll just kind of morph itself into what it is going to be. Alright guys, well, I'm gonna go do other stuff now, so I'll see you later.